Consumer watchdog Case is warning investors to exercise caution when buying property overseas. It says many are lured by the promise of high rental yields or capital growth, only to end up on the losing end. This story by Lokok Fai.
When it comes to property investments, Singaporeans are increasingly looking overseas in greater numbers than before. But consumer watchdog Case has sounded a note of caution.
Unfortunately, in a foreign property, you can hardly have enough information that would enable you to make a much more considered decision. We are not saying that consumers cannot invest in a foreign property. We are saying that, well, consumer deserves better protection and that can be done through the provision of more facts, disclosure of more information that the advertiser wants to say.
Case said it received 13 complaints from consumers over purchases of foreign properties in the past 2 years. Promised high rentals and capital gains by developers, Case said many couldn't deliver on their word. It added that some investors also lost contact with the investment company after they paid, with some losing over $100,000. Property developer PropNext says buyers also face risks even in developed economies such as Australia and the UK. These include changing regulations and variation in the quality of developers there. While PropNext urges consumers to exercise due diligence, it believes the authorities have a part to play.
When a foreign developer comes and markets his properties directly, he is not subjected to any form of regulations currently. While on the other hand, when a Singapore agency market of overseas property, they are subjected to guidelines imposed by CEA that enough due diligence have to be carried out. Therefore, I think it is timely now that the regulators also ensure that the developers who come on their own to Singapore and market the property, they're subjected to some form of guidelines too.
Mr. Ismail says this isn't just to shelter Singaporeans, but ensure sufficient checks and balances on developer claims.